The world awakens in the spring. It melts away the frosty gray of winter and blooms in blasts of color. Blue sky, yellow sun, green grass, white leather, and red thread. Spring sings, softly at first, but always proud. Familiar rhythms refreshed. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Throw, hit, catch, run, zip, crack, pop, whoosh. Spring prickles your arms with promise and potential. Hope bubbles up. Optimism overflows. This year, things will be new, different, better. I believe in the spring. We all do. In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, "Play ball."
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to MLB The Show 19.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em.
Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Fastball almost where it was before he had surgery. Not an overpowering guy. Low to mid-90s fastball. Big overhand curveball. If you're looking for that out pitch, and if he's on, the curveball is the pitch that he gets a lot of swings and misses and most of his strikeouts. Very underrated quality pitcher in Tyler Skaggs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. La Stella ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Mike Fiers gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he carries a .421 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And it's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So a runner on first with one out now, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses, ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 delivery. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Albert now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Standing in, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Davis sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the switch-hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Two and 1 the count. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands up. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit.
Talking reckless, I did the nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm showing up and I'm throwing shade my way, but I ain't sweating it. I can beat your ass without putting in the effort. Identical to what's between your lips. Penny pinching out. You stay on some have respect, or you gon' end up getting drugged by your niggas. We gon' grab high, catch you Jackson. My people ready.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands up. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit. We can hit.
Yeah, I'm still a tone, just a holding, but I got them hands. Not the fuck up out of me. Leave me stand, please. I might greed, don't I make a bleed. Any day, catch a fade and hang it in the street. I be on the stupid, I be going crazy, dude. I've been throwed off, trained to go before middle school. Standing real tall, like he hard, but it's
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Dylan Bundy is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Debo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Line drive to center field. Wilkerson is right there, 1 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Martinez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Rick Porcello will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Mookie Betts will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Change for the Red Sox. Now playing second base, number 50, Mookie.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Villar.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Mancini could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the 2nd most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
I was the first to accomplish it. Given an opportunity, I'm ready to offer, acknowledge it. Yeah. Been on the scene, but I'm not
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
That evens it up, 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, Hannes Lewis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Lewis hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pierce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pierce. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, VR. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. One and one to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. The 3-1. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 12.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Wilkerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Change up low, 2-0. Wilkerson, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Very high, 2-1. Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. One and two now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now for the O's, Austin wins as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Austin wins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that
The right
slump.
fielder,
Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting, left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in for Boston, Honus Lewis, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Devers is off at first with 2 away. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball center cut. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2 the count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. 2-1 now to Mookie.
1 strike.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And there's out number 1. An early
baseman,
look at the
number
line
25.
score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That's popped up. VR backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 2-0 home. High pop up. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's Chris Davis now. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been sloping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, number 12.
At the plate, Steve Wilkerson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Austin wins. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi, who's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's VR out there at shortstop. Reined in on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2-0 to count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Smith. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Still no score. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0.
Touchdown.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Popped him up. Devers is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Ready once again, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Yep.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Betts takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch.
That's a strike.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Back here on the show, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding forward now is the DH, Hannes Lewis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Low roller, and he barehands it. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
25, Steve Pierce.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pierce, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Mancini coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless.
7th inning, stretch.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz.
Leading
He's
off
hitless in his
for
2
the
at-bats
Orioles,
so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse
Rio
pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
This is skied into short left center. Bogarts calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2. This one's flared off to the right side. Martinez is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
In now, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Steve Wilkerson, as he'll take a look at ball one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-0 on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. John Means has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, John Means.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch popped him up. VR over to his right, makes the play, one away. Our line score there says it all at this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's the 2-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Wilkerson moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
I
Now
appreciate the moxie
Right
right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Now at the plate, Austin wins.
Leading off,
He flew out his first time
Orioles,
around and then was a strikeout
catcher,
victim most recently.
Win.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Hit out towards second. Betts has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jonathan VR.
So striding in, Jonathan VR. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was a big strikeout
The
there,
right
guys.
fielder,
The
number
best pitchers
60.
have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Popped up. Pierce in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Betts from shallow right down to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first down.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Hannes Lewis.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Alberto has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Into his motion, and the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Steve Pearce now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to 2nd now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Betts over at second. Pierce on at first with 2 down. A 1-2 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. The Orioles with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Chris Sale enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Stepping in, Hanser Alberto has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 19.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Popped him up. Ruiz has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini is over, and that's the third out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Still no score. Into the box now, Steve Wilkerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder, number 12.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pierce has it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Into the box, Austin wins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Rafael Devers, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Now the Red Sox DH, Hannes Lewis. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
No strike.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mookie Betts. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Davis has a play. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. The 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Red Sox leave them loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Matt Barnes takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Matt Barnes.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Dwight
off
Smith Jr.
for the
He comes
Orioles,
into this appearance
the
in the
left
midst of a
fielder,
1-for-4 day.
Dwight Smith Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one.
Up next
You could
for
say
the
these lineups have been
the
anemic, but
designated hitter.
I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Rio Ruiz will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now batting, Hunter Alberto. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The pause and the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to inning number 12 we go, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
No,
That's
off the
wide,
plate.
2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And you can tell by his body
Now
language
batting.
that he's
Left
beyond
fielder.
frustrated by that
Andrew.
call. He's got to be
Bennett
wondering
Jr.
what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down to second for 1.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. 2-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Two balls and a strike to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the first pitch, and a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Ho, ho. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Standing in now, Honus Lewis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Bogarts at third. Martinez on at second with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. Wilkerson is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Red Sox settle for just the 1. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Devers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Steve Wilkerson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in, Austin wins. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Matt Barnes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Brazier records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
show it. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger. If ours good, gotta get worse, and sometimes it's gonna hurt.